Hey everyone, welcome back. I hope you're ready for another deep dive. Because today we're getting into something that I think is going to be pretty fascinating.
I think so too.
We're talking about advanced robotic machine tending.
All right.
Yeah, and we talk a lot about automation and robotics on the show,
Right.
but this goes well beyond,
Yeah.
just a simple robot arm picking something up and putting it down.
Yeah. Yeah.
So maybe we can just jump right in. What really makes advanced robotic machine tending so different?
Well, you're absolutely right. It's like the next evolution.
Yep.
We had that first wave where robots were doing, basic pick and place,
Right.
simple tasks, maybe loading and unloading a single machine.
Yeah.
But now with advanced machine tending, the robots are basically orchestrating an entire production line.
Okay, so
Multiple machines, complex tasks. It can even handle variations in parts and work order.
oh, okay. So we're talking like a whole different level of sophistication here.
Fabs.
Like, are we talking about just like basic assembly lines, or is this something else entirely?
No, think bigger.
just-
Like imagine, CNC machining.
Okay.
So your turning centers, your mills, even like 5-axis machines or additive manufacturing.
So even like 3D printing?
Yeah. And it's not just about the machining itself.
Right.
It's about incorporating other processes too.
Like what kinds of things?
So you could have the robot doing deburring right after a part's been machined.
Okay.
Then it could move it onto an inspection station, do some automated quality checks,
Wow.
and even things like laser marking, putting on part numbers or whatever you need.
So it's really like it's like a ballet almost.
Yeah, exactly. A highly choreographed dance of automation.
It's pretty amazing.
It really is.
So let's say I'm a manufacturing executive, right?
Okay.
Walk me through, like paint me a picture. How would this actually play out on my factory floor?
Sure. So let's say you've got a couple of CNC machines, right?
Mhm.
Making some complex parts. You've got your robot. Maybe it's on a rail system, so it can move between the machines.
Right.
It picks up a raw part, loads it into the first machine, and while that's running, it goes over to the second machine,
Okay.
loads another part. It's working in parallel.
So it's not just waiting around.
No, it's constantly moving, optimizing the workflow.
That's great.
Then, once a part's finished machining, it takes it out.
All right.
Maybe it needs some cleaning, so it goes to a cleaning station, then over to inspection.
So it's doing all the in-between steps too.
Yeah, all of it.
That's incredible.
And here's where it gets really cool. Based on the inspection results,
yeah.
the system can actually update the CNC program.
So like if something needs to be adjusted.
Exactly. So you're talking about autonomous process control. It's amazing.
So it's not just following a set program, it's actually learning and adapting as it goes.
Right. It's taking in data, making decisions. It's a whole other level of intelligence.
That's pretty wild. How does it even handle all these different steps? Are we talking about like a whole team of robots?
Not necessarily. It depends on the complexity of the operation,
Okay.
but a single advanced robot can handle a lot.
Okay.
You might have it working on a production line where the parts move from station to station,
Right.
or maybe you have a more cellular arrangement where everything's clustered around the robot.
Okay.
But either way, the robot manages the whole flow.
Wow.
It takes the part through all the different machining processes,
Right.
handles any post-processing, inspection, even sorting the finished parts.
Okay, so this is all great for like mass production, but what about when you need to switch things up?
Good point, because changeovers can be a real pain point.
Yeah, for sure.
But that's where advanced robotic machine tending really shines,
Okay.
because it's designed for automated changeovers.
So you don't have to stop the whole line and retool everything.
Exactly.
That's a huge time saver.
Huge, and especially important in industries where you've got a lot of different parts. Think medical devices, aerospace, automotive.
They're always making custom stuff.
Exactly. So having a system that can switch between parts quickly and automatically
That's a big difference.
makes all the difference.
So, I'm hearing a lot of benefits here,
Yeah.
but, at the end of the day, every manufacturing executive is going to be asking, what's the bottom line?
Right. And the bottom line is this. Advanced robotic machine tending can unlock lights out manufacturing.
Lights out. What does that even mean?
It means your production can run 24/7.
So no more downtime.
Minimal downtime. The robots don't need breaks. They don't take holidays.
That's incredible.
It's a game changer. And the best part is the ROI on these systems can be really fast,
How fast are we talking?
often within 12 months or less.
Wow, that's pretty impressive.
It is, and that's why we're seeing such a huge surge in interest in this technology.
Yeah, it sounds like it's really the future of manufacturing.
I think so.
So for our listeners who are thinking, okay, I need to know more about this,
Yeah.
where should they go?
Well, Machine Design is actually hosting a webcast called Transform Production with robotic machine tending.
Okay, great.
It's a really deep dive into the topic, covers everything from the basics to some really advanced applications.
And I mean, what we've talked about today just scratches the surface.
Oh, absolutely. There's so much more to explore.
So I definitely encourage everyone to check out that webcast.
It's worth your time.
So as we wrap up today, I just want to leave you with this thought. Imagine your production never having to stop.
Wow.
What could you achieve? What kind of innovation could you unleash?
It's a powerful thought.
It really is, and I think that's the promise of advanced robotic machine tending.
I agree.
So until next time, keep innovating, and we'll catch you on our next deep dive.